Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development.
Hello dear participants, thank you so much for joining. A very good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are joining from this session. We'll be starting a session now. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen and we can start. And meanwhile, please let us know where you are joining this session from. Would love to know your locations. You can let me know in the chat box. And here we go. I hope you all can see my screen. Wonderful. Thank you so much joining today's session, and I would love to give you all a very warm welcome to our learning series, GSDC Certified Learning Must Know AI Strategy series from automation to autonomous intelligence in business. With a theme that is building the roadmap from AI automation to autonomy. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as moderator. Do let me know if you have any question or concern regarding the GSDC. You can reach out to me over the chat box, and I'm very happy to assist you all. And this is our incredible panels of speaker lined up for this week, 2nd to 6th February 2026. So I do have some great announcement regarding the upcoming sessions as well. So stay connected till the end of this session. And before I could hand over the session to our speaker today, I would love to quickly introduce our hosting organization, GSDC. We're known as Global Skill Development Council. We're vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We're globally recognized certification body, and we're accredited by ABICB. We do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us. And we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide. We have 500 plus subject matter experts with us. They work with us closely to help us with our exams, programs, and all the deliverables. Also, we are associated with 1000 plus multinational corporates and 500 Fortune companies and 50 plus universities across the globe. And I would love to introduce GSDC AI Studio to those who have joined us for the first time. So this is a platform where we are providing 100 plus live session monthly on AI, which is led by global experts, where you'll be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of live and impactful sessions, which is led by global expert, as I mentioned. And with that, you'll be getting hands-on learning as well. So real-time practice, which means you can apply all the concept that you have learned in that particular sessions, and in case if you get any question or doubts, that will be resolved instantly. So this training is aligned with the industry standards for the job ready skills, and this is the great opportunity to learn from the AI leaders around the world. How you can access to GSDC AI Studio in easy 3 steps. You can start your learning right away for 40 days completely free, where you'll be getting 80 plus live session and full access to GSDC Studio. The next plan that you can go for is GSDC Lifelong Membership with $109, where you'll be getting lifetime access, 80 plus live sessions each month, access to full GSDC Studio, free GSDC membership, access to all our physical events, and LinkedIn profile improver. And the last plan that you can opt out for, GSDC certification plus lifetime membership with $100, which is limited time offer, where you'll be getting access to certification, GSDC certification, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone project plus AI tool, GSDC Copilot, and assessment tool. If you want more information regarding the GSDC AI Studio, feel free to reach out to a learning advisor. I'll share the contact details shortly in the chat box. They're there to help you all with the GSDC AI Studio, how you can go for these plans. And this is our current certification portfolio, which is specifically designed for our professionals who want to upskill themselves and stay industry relevant in this AI era, right? So our certification almost covers all the domain that includes L&D, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, project management, ISO lead auditor, implementer, agile DevOps, and SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. So in case if you are looking for any of the certification in order to upskill yourself, feel free to reach out to a learning advisor for more information, or you can check our website, which is www.gsdcouncil.org, for more information regarding all these certification which is mentioned over the website, and to check other offerings that GSDC has for all of you. What all benefits you'll be getting with this certification program in case if you opt out from the GSDC? You will become GSDC's member for a lifelong. With that, you'll be getting certificate upgrade. You'll be having free access to all our workshop, boot camps, events, and guess what? You'll be getting free access to all our exclusive learning program that we have. Along with that, you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletter. So if you want more information regarding this benefit, to understand all these benefits in a better way, get in touch with our learning advisors for more information. I'll share the contact details shortly in the chat box. And let's welcome Raji. It's her third session today in the GSDC. So we'll be exploring the topic with Raji, that how autonomous AI agents support hiring, retention, and workforce planning. I would love to tell you, all those joined us for the first time for her first session, I would love to introduce Raji a little bit more. So she brings 20 plus years of experience across sales, operations, and HR, with a strong business first approach to people leadership. After 6 years working on UK projects in client coordination and service delivery, she spent the last 14 years in HR across SaaS, fintech, and product led organizations. Currently leading people at high growth startup, Rajeshwari specializes in building scalable people system from the grounded up, spanning performance frameworks, career paths, feedbacks, loops, and compensation structures. Her work at organizations such as Intellect, Ansia, and Everstage reflects a practical, human, and impact-driven approach to HR. Let's give her a warm welcome, and thank you so much, Raji. Good to see you here again at the third session. You can have the handover of the virtual mic. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Preetham, for that. And good evening, good morning, and welcome everyone who's joining this session. I see some familiar faces here on the chat. So, welcome back, guys. So glad that you could make it for this session again and constantly supporting the series that's been going on by GSDC. From my end, I think this would be the last session I'm covering through the series that I'm doing particularly. And let me take you through what I have prepared for you guys. Let me share you my screen in a bit. Okay, so yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. Right? So, our final session, this is where everything comes together. And so, over the last two sessions, we learned about the theory behind the autonomy levels in AI, the control methods we can adopt, the align framework. So, today we'll put all that together into practice. We'll also look at an example of a case study, and by the end of it you will also have an understanding of a practical playbook that you can take back into your own roles. And I'm sorry, I'm just slightly under weather, so just bear with me in between. um, Here we go. All right, so let me set some expectations for today. First is hiring, right? And the AI screens thousands of resumes in hours, not weeks. The second is the retention. It predicts turnover before it happens. And then third is planning. It forecasts workforce needs years ahead of time. And lastly, it implements guardrails and throughout the phase, and also it keeps AI safe and aligned. So these are things that we'll look at today on what we will go in detail. But before that, we'll also see what we covered over the last two sessions. So this is something that what we covered in session number one. I mean, in case people who has joined today from session number one, that's great. But for those who are new today, um, I think we covered about the five levels, which is primarily essential. Level one, you do it, to level five, AI runs it, match the level to the task. And then we spoke about the four control methods: the approval checkpoints, confidence checks, exception alerts, and regular reviews, can be weekly, monthly, however that you want to plan it. And most importantly, higher stakes equal to more human involvement. So this guides every decisions that we make. And we'll also look at what we went through in session number two. So we spoke a lot about the guardrails in session number two. So these are three guards, types of guards. One is the input, which checks what goes in. And next is the process guard, which watches what AI does. And third is the output guards, which basically reviews what comes out. And then we also spoke about the align framework, ALIGN, aligned framework. Basically, it's articulating the goals, what we give for AI, limiting its boundaries, inspect it regularly, guide with feedback, and notify humans. And yeah, so notify humans is the last segment of Align framework. So with this, you validate, you test before launch, you monitor during and review regularly. And now let's get us to how we can apply this, right? Um, so here we are looking at an illustrative example, a company called TechGrow, and this company is about mid-size. It has 500 employees, growing fast. A smaller HR team. The team is always overwhelmed. I think a lot of you can relate to it in your own scenarios, right? And here the three biggest HR challenges, what I have presented here is hiring, retention, and planning. And so when it comes to hiring, you'll probably have to look at 5,000 odd resumes for about 100 positions for a scaling company like TechGrow. And it would probably take about 3 weeks to screen them. And the next problem is retention. So 18% turnover cost about $2 million per year. So that's something very high for a company of this size. And planning need to forecast at least 2 years in ahead. So you need to look at the budgets, you need to look at the number of people you have, and so how do you plan your workforce? So these are common challenges a lot of companies go through. This is nothing new. Most of us may already be going through one or all of these challenges in our current roles, what we're doing. Now, let's see how we look at these. So let's look at each problem wise. How do we handle this? So the hiring problem, right? So look at these numbers for yourself. 5,000 resumes, 3 weeks of manual screening, 6 minutes per resume, 1,000 positions to fill. Sounds very exhausting, right? It's unsustainable for anyone to do it. Uh, and the real cost of it is the best candidate gets hired elsewhere, and also the HR team burns out on repetitive work. And this is where the AI can actually help you if it's done right. So, what's the solution, right? Let's look at this in few steps of how do we approach it. So, the first step is AI. AI screens, AI leads, you approve. AI does all the heavy lifting. Basically, AI does all the heavy lifting and you decide. You would be the ultimate decision maker. And uh, um, Sorry, I may have jumped a little bit. So basically, yeah, AI screens 5,000 resumes in hours. The input guard, use the input guard, a valid format, complete data. And then AI ranks against requirements, process guards, bias deductions. And then the next step is AI recommends and top 50 role, output guard, diverse candidate pool, and finally the human decides. Right? HR makes the final decision and the approval comes to as a final checkpoint. So this is probably how you could look at primarily screening and then ranking and then recommends and then you make the final decision. Now, let's move on to the next problem on the retention. We spoke about 18% scenario where there is a cost of 2 million per year. And what you see here are common reasons why people leave. There could be more, but these are common reasons what we have picked up today in our illustrated example. Can be better opportunities, feeling undervalued, or poor manager relationship, or not getting the best compensation. Could be any of that or all of it. And the real problem is the manager find out after someone decides to leave. So that becomes too late to do any kind of course correction. So what if we can see it coming ahead? So what if that we could address this problem where AI can alert us a little ahead or give us a signal and we could intervene and do an intervention, right? Maybe not exactly 100% uh, the right person it directs to, but at least 8 out of 10 we get the right response. So how do we do that? So these are some methods of how we can collaborate with AI and get that work. One is the teamwork of AI and human intervention, right? And so AI and human collaborates. There is a lower autonomy because this is very sensitive, and then AI monitors where it engages trends, attendance, completion rates, collaborations, time off patterns, looks for warning signals. So all that AI can monitor. And then the critical guardrails. AI never contacts employee directly, alerts to humans. I mean the manager only. No individual data. Manager decides all follow up. Notices more guardrails than hiring personal stakes. So these are this is how a retention tool would probably work in an AI. And for this, you would need a lot of data to feed in. And this is not something that you would get an immediate output once you establish the tool on day one. This is something which will get built over time. The more data you feed the AI, the better it becomes, because it sort of leans a little more into machine learning as well and predictive analysis, where you give historical data of compensation of people, their promotion, their any kind of performance conversations that has happened in the past, the data of people joining, data of people leaving. So a bunch of data has to be gathered and fed into the system for it to predict the possible results, probable results, which is a better word. And this will get perfected over time. It will not be the best source of information in the immediate month or two. It will at least take about 6 months to 1 year for it to understand the pattern and give you the right results. So, but then this is a workable model. This has worked for other companies, and you can also explore this for your own organization if that's something that you want to do for retention point of check-in. Now, let's look at the final set of problem that we spoke about, right? The workforce planning. Um, where here we look at three levels, right? AI leads you approve, strategic but reversible. Um, Retirement forecast. So it's probably giving you the retirement forecast of 47 engineering retirement predicted over 2 years. What are the skill gaps? Like cloud skills, 40% short by quarter 3 or quarter 4 next year, then you can get to start training your next set of people now. Third is the growth scenarios, right? Which has like three models you can look at, which is stable 10%, 20% growth with staffing needs. And lastly, keep the guardrails essential. So, executive review is required before any budget decisions. I'm sure you all know. So, AI informs and leadership decides. So, let's dig into a little more of this. Right? The golden rule here is higher the stakes, more human involvement. We have spoken about this in all our sessions, and it is very, very essential for you to take that judicial call of where fully the AI works on its own and where you take control and where do you play as a partnership between you and the AI. So if you look at this, this is your decision framework. Resume formatting is totally low stakes, so AI can do it. Level 5, on the other hand, is final hiring decision. The stakes are high because this compensation negotiation is there, role alignment is there, culture fitment is there, so stakes are high. So level 5 is something you would do it. The question is never, can AI do it? It should be, AI do this without human judgment. So that's where you would draw your boundary. I've also put together a simple implementation roadmap, or a tool that you could look at how you could um, build your own AI tool, right? So spend the first 1 or 2 weeks to assess the pain points that you are going through, like identify the pain points, map processes, set metrics. So it can be done in few ways. You would probably have a bunch of things on your plate that you're handling. Now, look at how you could uh, break that down into priorities between this year and next year and futuristic, right? And what is taking the most amount of time for you, and what is that you can delegate to somebody, what is that you need to do it by yourself. So when you list out all this, you would probably arrive at one, what is taking your time, two, what are your pain points, and where can you automate. So with that, look at how you could design the next step of an AI. And with that, set the autonomy level in an AI, define the guardrails, create workflows. And when you do this, go in detail as much as you can, because the more you give context to AI, the better it works. The lesser information it knows, it will start assuming on its own. It will not give you the right responses. So you have the ownership. It is your responsibility to set these context, prompts, guardrails, the level of decision making, workflow pattern. It's all up to you how you well define it. So and also, it's going to play an important role on how you could leverage the AI and build on top of it. Today, you may just do a bot which just interacts with you. I mean, the employee and the bot just talks to each other as a source of information. But once that sets fine, it can get better. You can improvise it into something more as a tool which can collect problems, as a tool which can collect or listen to people's concern or address it or store essential signals that will help retain the employee. So that's just an example. Of course, you have to look at how it will materialize. But what I'm trying to say is ensure the foundation is clearly set in the AI implementation so that you can build on top of it. It would not be the best case scenario for you to build something and then you want to evolve it into something else, whereas the first version one is not going to accommodate it. So it would be helpful when you think a little more ahead of what all the tool can be used as well whenever you're starting something on your own. Now that you have the design, pilot it. Pilot it with a small group, pilot it with a small group, small team, a small function, so that you can test it thoroughly and you can get a feedback and you can tweak it, modify, do whatever you want before you launch it to the larger audience. And then use the use cases to expand. You can add more use cases, you can add more people to the group. You can adjust any of the guardrails or anything that comes in place as a change in checkpoints, and then you can measure the ROI as well. So I think this would probably be very important. Instead of just implementing one large AI tool, I think it's very important that we start something small and then expand the group with larger folks. Cool. So that brings us with our final slide. So, like I said, so start with simple, start with your main points. AI works best solving real problems. Match level to stakes, right? Low stakes is equal to more AI, high stakes is equal to more human. The three guardrails are very important and they are at every gate. Input plus process plus output plus align. So remember this. And then you have everything else you need. Um, and I hope you take away something from these sessions and you can use it on your own to build your own AI tool for yourself. Thank you. I'll just check if Preetham is around. Hi, Preetham.
Hi Raji, we done with the session, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. So I would like to request participants as we are open for the Q&A. I would like to request you all to please drop your questions in the chat box. And I can see one question we have got it already from Samir. So he's asking, give us a example of input guardrails.
Uh, okay, the question is give us an example of input guardrails. See, basically, input guardrails are checks that validate on what goes into the AI system before it processes anything. So it can be anything like format this file, right? It can be a resume or a particular document you want to format. So you are probably giving it to format it into something. So the AI ensures the files are readable, and then it rejects a certain format, or it accepts certain formats, and it gives you the output. So it basically means what are the checkpoints that you want to feed into the system, which goes into the AI for processing anything. So what I gave you is an example. It can be anything. For data sanitization, you give a certain criteria, like look out for these sensitive words, and any, or if it's a code, source code, look for malicious code. So it can be anything where the AI checks for it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Raji, for answering this one. Moving forward to the another question, we have got it from Mani Bhandari. Can you share a real-time use case of any organization where hiring was done using AI? And there's another follow-up question.
Yeah.
Uh, do you want me to read it right away?
Yeah, I can see. Are
Okay.
these AI solutions on enterprise AI plans to buy out? It's very costly. How can SME utilize? Um, yeah, no, very valid. So there are, see, today we are in a world where AI is, I can use the word exploited, right? It's used extensively in all the organizations. And it wouldn't be fair me just saying one company or another company, including my company where I'm working in an Everstage. We use AI extensively for a lot of tools, including hiring. So we use AI for filtering, we use AI for sending out emails to prospective candidates. And yes, Mani, I agree, these tools are a little on the pricier point, and a lot of these features are enabled with the enterprise AI plans. You're right with that, though. And that's where we all need a little bit of support from the organization as well, because when we are in a phase of transformation, these things have to be an investment, because it not just solves a problem today, but for a much longer term. And we have to be in a position to put across these use cases, the pain points, and how it is going to impact the business outcome, so that the management or the business leaders understand why we are bringing up this as an investment and what is a ROI that we are going to get. So it has to be a call that is taken together with the larger audience at the leadership, but it is an investment that the company has to make, so that it is not just for a team, but it is on a larger impact for the across organization.
Wonderfully explained, Raji. Thank you so much. There's another question from Larson. What are the security concerns when providing employee data with models?
Security concerns where employee data models. See, Usually there aren't none. The only thing is you have to take care of how you set the guardrails, because if it is for a case of a retention model, which we spoke about, employee retention model, then we are going to feed in a lot of sensitive information like compensation and promotion and all that details. So at that point, we have to ensure that we given the right set of guardrails to the AI tool so that it understands and stops from giving any unnecessary information. And moreover, plus, uh, in a case of retention, that is just going to be one or two users who get the entire data. It is not going to go into a lot of other larger audiences. So one is, yeah, ensuring the guardrails to who is going to be the end user, right? If it's just going to be you and you and the AI tool, then it's 100% controlled. If it is going to be more than one person, then you set the guardrails, you set the parameters on where it stops and where it uses.
Great. Thank you so much, Raji, for answering questions so far. So I would like to request participants, if you have any more questions for Raji, feel free to drop it in the chat box, as we still have 5 to 10 minutes to cover your questions. And also feel free to reach out to Raji. I have already shared her LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. So if you have any concern, or if you want to discuss regarding the session with her, feel free to reach out to her. Or if you have any question for GSTC, please drop your questions in the chat box. I might help you, or you can post it over the social media, tag GSTC, and we'll make sure to get back to you. And also, meanwhile, we get a further question. We wait for next 5 minutes for the question, right? And I would like to tell you all, meanwhile, that I do have some great announcement for all of you. So please stay connected till the end. And there's concern from Prana. When HR filtering resume using HR, now AI is writing the resume as well. There's losing genuine candidate may not picked up. That's the concern.
Yeah, that's a real-time problem, Pranab. And there are times when it becomes easy for people to just use the JD and feed into the AI tool and get the best matching resume as well, right? And so there are both pros and cons to the situation, and the best way forward is to adopt AI as soon as we can, in as much as we can in our own roles, and not feel using AI is going to bring our capabilities any lesser. I think we should use AI to our best strengths and use it as something which will push us a little more in wherever we want to be seen, placed, heard, do better. Um, so while the problem, what you're saying is genuine, it is valid. I think today's world, a lot of people use AI to refine their resumes, and it's still okay. And end of the day, again, it's going to be an AI that's filtering the resumes, but eventually there is a human who also validates them at the end of it. Um, I'm not suggesting, but there's no harm in using AI in modifying your content to make your grammar checked, your spelling checked, your formatting checked. So it helps to make sure your resume is legible, and I don't think there is anything harmful in using AI for that.
Very thoughtful. Thank you so much, Raji. So, do we have any further questions for Raji? Otherwise, we can proceed with the closing. And I do have some great announcement regarding the upcoming sessions. And also, I am going to give you all a challenge for this today's session. So, stay connected till the end, and let us know if you have any question. Okay, we have questions. Mm, Sumeda is saying, but we might miss some good candidates sometimes with AI approach. Seems like it's a big concern
Follow up.
our
Right.
audience have right now. Yeah.
Right. So, it's a very subjective question, Sumedha. I mean, I don't have a direct answer, honestly, because it depends on each org, on how they have, you know, established their own internal systems on filtering the profiles. Uh, I mean, there could be scenarios where there is somebody who's checking after a certain filtering out criteria, or there could be somebody who does only at the last stage of the whole interview process. So it is an evolving state today in recruitment, and it is moving very quickly towards like a fully automated recruitment in some of the larger companies. So while your concern is valid, I don't have a straightforward answer, honestly. And it's possible that in this whole process there are some good candidates missed out, but again, that's when it's the company's responsibility to be extremely careful when they create an AI tool, to not lose out on good candidates, which means they are going to miss out somebody and they're going to keep looking out for the best person or hire the wrong person. So it's the company's responsibility to make sure they have the right filtering, the guardrails are set correctly, the prompts are essentially made correct so that it doesn't lose out on good candidates. So those are essential checks the company has to make sure, is what I could say.
Yeah, we absolutely agree to that, Raji. Thank you so much. And there's another question again from Larson. Is it true that AI listens and measures during an interview and ranks the candidates?
Yeah, there are tools, Larson. There are tools to do that. I have come across scenarios where the tool interviews the candidates. So you go online, you probably the first round of interview where you have an interaction with the tool. It pops up a question, you answer, and then it records and it moves on to the next 5 6 questions, and your interview is over. So this gets screened by another human or somebody behind the scenes, and they come back. So yeah, it is happening, and that's why I said recruitment is moving very fast in terms of automation, and yeah, it's a real-time scenario.
Great. Thank you so much, dear participants, for asking such a wonderful questions today and making it more interactive. And here we are stopping with the Q&A. And in case if I miss any question or if you have any more questions for Raji, feel free to reach out to her. As I mentioned, I've already shared her LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. And you can also drop your questions over the social media and tag GSDC. We'll make sure to get back to you. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, Raji, for answering all the questions so far wonderfully. And before I take the handover back, we would love to hear final thoughts from you for all our participants today.
Thanks, Preetham. I think the audience were amazing, and it was a great engagement this time. And you all have the autonomy levels now, the control methods, and the guardrails, some examples as well. And all that you can do is within your responsibilities, and you have all the avenues and resources. So go ahead and explore. It's okay if first attempt does not work, but build on top of it and iterate and go for that go live.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Raji. For today, we have covered one of the important topic, and it was very informative. I believe this is definitely going to helpful for everyone who present here today. And we still had a three sessions with you, but still look forward to have more sessions with you. And that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. As I mentioned, that I do have some great announcement quickly, so you can start with your weekend. Here is the today's challenge. You can take the screenshot of it, and many of you already aware what you have to do next, right? So please do complete your challenge. I do encourage you all, and post it over social media, tag GSTC, and we'll definitely getting back to the task that we find most of the creative one. So please take the screenshot and share it over the social media. And this is regarding the today's feature session we had on. This is all the certifications we have available for all of you in case if you're looking for any of this certification. Use this AI 20 while you opt out for this certification to get 20% discount, which is absolutely only for our webinar attendees, right? So As you all know, these certifications are globally recognized ones. You'll be getting learning resources, which means you'll be getting a lot of case studies, e-learnings, book of knowledge from GSDC. Along with that, these certifications is a lifelong learnings, which gives you learning flexibility, and you'll be getting chance to connect with our training partner channel across the countries, and you'll be getting a chance to work on capstone project, which is something real-time AI simulation practice, hands-on learning. So grab this opportunity, do sign up yourself for this certification. If you want any assistance or help with this certification, get in touch with our learning advisors. You'll find the contact details in the chat box. And this is regarding the utility tool. This tool is really amazing. We have got a lot of amazing responses from our previous participants who have joined so far. You can use this AG100 as a code to get 100% off. So this tool is about to it will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. It will provide improvement ideas, and it will also help you to build your personal brand and create AI generated resumes that we have learned today from Raji, right? So check this tool out, how it creates the resume. If you have any question or anything that you are facing issue with this tool, please do let me know on the chat box, if, in case if you are facing it already. And otherwise, you can write to me over my email, preetham@gstcouncil.org. I'll get the issue checked. Please share the screenshot as well. I'll get it checked from the technical team, and we'll be definitely get back to you. So try this tool out, and I'm very excited to make this announcement for the upcoming week from 9th to 13th February. We'll be continuing this series with a new name, that is Skilled in Generative and Agentic AI, Transforming Risk, Compliance and Growth. We have these incredible industry experts, AI experts lined up for the upcoming week with the same time slot, that is 7:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do join us. I have already shared the registration link in the chat box. If you haven't registered yet, or you can, if you want to reshare those registration link with your friends and colleagues, feel free to do that. And this is another series that we are conducting in the GSDC on ISO with a new event named the ISO Advantage, Unlocking Risk, Compliance and Governance for Strategic Impact. We have incredible industry experts. You all can see the panel we have. This is really amazing, from 9 to 13 February 2026 with the another time slot, 8:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Please make a note of the all time slots, as we are having 3 sessions, and accordingly you can join the session according to your time zones. And this is another series that we are having on learning and development with a new event name, that is Beyond Training, How Modern Organization Builds Skills, Performance and Workforce Readiness. This is happening next week, 9 to 13 February with the time slot 9:30 a.m. Central, 11:30 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will find all the registration link for all 3 webinars in the chat box, along with the WhatsApp group link and the WhatsApp community link. What is the difference in WhatsApp group? There you will be getting daily update on event, workshop, boot camps, and WhatsApp community link, where you will be able to see all the new launches of our certification programs. So we do have these 3 referral champions who have referred maximum people. Let's congratulate to them and appreciate them for the taking efforts for referring people to our session. So we'll be announcing all the final winners at the end of the series, and all top 3 winners will be featured on the GSDC Hall of Fame, and we'll be getting back to all the winners who have earned 50 or more than 50 points. The minimum criteria is 50 points you have to earn, and we'll be getting back to all the winners for the rewards, which is worth $400. We would love to connect with you all over social media. Here is the WhatsApp link and the QR code of the LinkedIn. You can connect with us over LinkedIn and connect with us over WhatsApp group, and also you can check our website for more information regarding all the certifications and other offerings that GSDC has for all of you. And please do share your valuable feedback on reviews.io, and let us know how you are finding our session and if you have any feedback for us. And thank you so much. Okay, there's one more slide, I'm sorry. So in case if you're looking for any speaker opportunity at GSDC, feel free to share your profile with me at preetham@gstcouncil.org or pratibha@gstcouncil.org, and we'll check your profile, we'll get it reviewed by the management, and in case of all criteria gets made, then we'll be definitely getting back to you with the speaker opportunity, right? And here's the last slide. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Hope you having a great time right now and keep learning. I hope to see you all for the upcoming week's session as well. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Take care. Bye, Raji. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. See you.